Hello and welcome. My name is Garrett Klein, and I am trying to build multiple income streams through the course of 2024 and beyond. I'm doing this while I'm working a full-time, labor-intensive job as a husband, as a father, as a grandfather, as I'm trying to balance life. And I want to show you that it's possible to do this. It's not flashy. It's not exciting. It's not what YouTube usually shows you, but it's real. And I do a daily, a weekly, a monthly, and a quarterly video to document this process. And today might be the day that you find out I'm just a fraud. Hey, I am building multiple income streams over the course of 2024, and I want you to come along with me. This is the daily journey of that. This is the daily recap. I want to prove to you that you can do this. I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a grandfather, I work a full-time job, I'm a veteran, and yet I find the time to do this without going insane. You can too. Let's do it. So today is February 22nd, 2024, and what I have been doing with these videos is going over what I did for the day and all that. But lately, life has been really busy, crazy, and emotionally draining. And it's just been every day I haven't done anything. So today I thought I would talk about something that I deal with on a daily basis and have most of my life, and I suspect you probably do too, and that's the feeling that I'm a fraud. It's the feeling that I'm a charlatan, a phony, that I don't really know what I'm doing, so what gives me the right to do this? There's a name for that, and it's called imposter syndrome. And it is definitely something that I have dealt with multiple times throughout my life. Imposter syndrome is defined, at least in the quick little Google search that I did. It's a condition of feeling anxious and not experiencing success internally, despite having successes externally. You could be a high-functioning, high-performing individual with lots of accolades and still feel like you don't deserve them, you don't earn them, you didn't earn them, and you're not good enough. My wife would kill me for saying this, but she suffers from this as well. She's working on a PhD. She's very, very close to getting a PhD. She's taught for more than 20 years. And she's a brilliant woman, the smartest woman I've ever known. And she's a published researcher. And yet she still quite often believes that she's not good enough, that she's not an equal to other people who have a PhD. And this is something I think we all kind of deal with in different ways. And it can definitely hold us back. How many times I look in the mirror and think, what are you doing? Like, I hear the voice in my head. What are you doing? What gives you the right? What makes you think that you can do this? You've never sold a successful company. You've never made $1 million online. Why would anybody in their right mind follow you? And I battle with that a lot, because the thing about imposter syndrome is there is a little bit of truth in there, right? Like, if somebody was to call you out, you might be like, oh yeah, well, yeah, that's fair enough, right? But the thing that I have to realize, and a lot of that today was just researching this a little bit and looking into it and watching videos and TED Talks and that kind of thing, all about imposter syndrome, because I really woke up today really feeling it, really having some bad comments in my head, if you will, and negative talk to myself about the success of what I'm trying to do here. And even though I know that it's going to be that I'm trying to get successful 3 to 5 years from now, not right now, it still doesn't change the fact that that voice in my head keeps telling me I can't do this and questions why you would even be watching. And what I found out today while I was looking into this is that besides being a very common thing, it's very, very common in highly successful individuals. Maya Angelou, just an amazing poet and author, struggled with that for years. Albert Einstein was famous for saying that he didn't feel like he was earning the recognition that he was getting, that his work wasn't commensurate for it. Lots of highly successful people deal with this kind of thing. Michelle Obama. It's a little bit comforting to know that. But it's also figuring out how to deal with it, because it's not something that you can really fix or cure. It's not a mental disease. It's not like linked to depression. It's just a feeling that you get when you're doing something new, when you're putting yourself out there, when you're, as one guy today was saying, you're out of your depths, right? You're in it, you're in the shit, whatever it is you want to say, you're there, you're doing it. And now you got to figure it out. And it's scary. And I know when I first started the business, we used to go to these business luncheons, and I'd be around people who were multimillionaires and people who had multiple businesses and people have been doing this their whole life. And I was like, what am I doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing. Here's the thing, guys. I've said it before on these videos, but there's levels to experience and levels to knowledge, right? And I'm not trying to get people from $0 to $1 million. That's not where I can help you. What I can help you do is get from 0 to starting, and then from starting to building. I can get the ball rolling. And that's really all I'm trying to do. And then as I learn more, I can teach more. But I think one of the best ways to deal with imposter syndrome, if this is something that you deal with, is to accept praise when it comes your way. When somebody says, hey, you did a good job, don't immediately say, well, it wasn't no big deal, or I didn't really do anything. Just say thank you and accept it. And I think the more that we do that, the more that we'll feel deserving of our experience. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm trying to figure out different ways to bring more value to you guys in these little videos. I can't do a lot of editing, and I can't do a lot of script writing and all that, because it would take up all my time when I'm doing daily videos. So I'll keep experimenting and trying different things. But in the meantime, you can do this. You can do it. Pockets of time whenever you can. You have experience. You have world knowledge, real world experience. You have skills that you've learned and honed over years. And the world needs those skills. They need that knowledge. And you can do it. We're going to get you there. I believe in you. I'm proud of you. I'm on your side, and I am rooting for your success. I want you to be wildly successful. I'll see you guys tomorrow.